mostly the new reporting that you will be developing will be on the ALV part, okay, not with the classical reporting. But there is possibilities there that some of the program is using the classical reporting and you may have to change it, okay? So that's the reason we have covered the classical reporting as part of the curriculum. So today onwards, we'll be covering on the ALV reporting, okay? Okay, fine. So ALV reporting is nothing but displaying data in tabular manner with predefined functionality, predefined or standard with default standard functionality such as sorting, hiding columns, summation, etc. Okay, so I'll be reporting nothing but displaying the data in a tabular format. How to create a ALV, we'll see. Okay, so there are function module available. Reuse ALV, grid display, reuse ALV, list display. Okay, so this using these two function module, we can build a ALV. Okay, FM function module to display ALV. Okay. So I'll show you how to do that. Okay. So let me define an internal table. Okay, and let me put it inside tab selection. Okay, so this select statement, I selected star. What is select star, guys? What the meaning of star here?
All the record.
All the fields. All the fields.
With all of it.
Okay, and up to 10 rows means it will fetch maximum 10 records, not more than that. Okay, so now let me debug it. And here I have LTPO and I have 10 records. Okay, now these things I want to display to the user. Okay, so what I can do, I have to call this list display, let's say. Okay, so how to call? Click on pattern, give the function module name, hit enter. Okay, there are so many of parameters available. So here what we have to do, we have a parameter T output tab. Okay, so T output out tab. Okay, T out tab parameter or the data to be displayed. Okay. So T out tab is the table which will be displayed. So here in my program, I have LTPO, which I want to display as a ALV. Okay, here, and I have to uncomment the exceptions. Okay, let's remove this one. And here I have parameter structure name. Okay, structure name. Okay, so structure name is the parameter. Here we can pass DDIC structure. Structure. Okay, representing the line type of the internal table. Representing the line type of internal table. Okay, so is this statement is clear, guys? DDIC structure representing the line type of the internal table. Is it clear, guys? Okay, so in my case here, my internal table line type is EKKO. Okay, so if I go to the table, I can see it's a transparent table. Okay, so even transparent table or structure, I can give it here. And this name has to pass in I structure name. So here, even one thing you have to consider. So it's the name is I structure name, but the transparent table also can be passed here. Okay, I structure name. So here I can write UTIC structure or transparent table name can be passed here if the internal table line type. So DDIC structure or transparent can be passed here if the line type of internal table is structure or transparent table. Okay, so my internal table, the line type is EKKO, and the EKKO is a transparent table, so I can pass it here. Okay, structure EKKO. Okay, that's it. Nothing much. I can execute. So are you guys able to see? Data is automatically displayed. No write statement. I haven't write anything. Okay, but still everything is getting printed. Okay, so and here we have so many standard functionality. Here we can sort in descending order. It got sorted. I can filter it also. Click on filter and only one company code. Okay, let me filter with this purchase document. I can select this, hit enter. And let's say I only want to view this Vivo, I can select, it will filter by this. Okay, so this ALV comes with so many standard functionality. These are the standard functionality. If I go here, let me find out if I have any amount field here. I can select and I can show total. Okay, so in the below I'm able to see a total row. Okay, and there are so much, like let's say you want to download this as a Excel list export spreadsheet. Okay. Select the data is downloaded in form of Excel. Okay. So I have not written any code on this, right? The sorting, filter, summation, exporting. Also, you can change the sequence. So let's say here my first field is purchase order and second one is company code. You want to switch it, you can click on change layout. You can think it's not possible in. Okay, I'll show you this in a moment. Okay, how to change the position. So is it clear, guys? How beautiful this is now. Only I have called the function module and that's it. Everything I get from the standard. Okay, so let me comment this list, comment this code. Let me use grid display. You can click on pattern and here ALV grid display. Okay, and here same thing. I want to pass the structure name here. Structure name is EK table. And here I need to pass the internal table that I want to display as a ALV. Okay, now this thing being displayed as a ALV. So similarly here also I have the same functionality. I can select ascending, descending. I can put filter. Or let's say I want to put a filter on this and copy, select filter, data is filtered. Okay, I can select this, click on summation, it will do a summation for me. Okay, same. I want to export, I can export to spreadsheet or Word. Okay, and here I was talking about the change layout. Okay, click on change layout. You can drag and drop. You can change the layout. You can I select drag. So now the first is company code, then document category and purchasing document. Okay, I selected this layout. Click OK. Now company code, category and purchase order. You can also do it manually if you want the created on date to be in the first position. Just select it. To select, you have to click on the header, then drag it to the left where you want. So if you want it here, you can place it here. You can also place it here. If you can also do that for multiple column. So what I am doing is clicking here, click, hold, then select this many column and you can drag here. Okay. So also you can right click, you can click on hide, it will be hidden. You can right click, it will be hidden. If you want to show the hidden column, right click or show. Here the hidden columns are there. If let's say you want the relocation ID, you can select where you want. Click on this, relation ID will appear here. Okay, so you can also click it here. So it will show you the same pop-up. Either you can right click to or you can click here. Basically, it's the same thing. Okay, so now the benefit of using ALV is that we are getting so many of functionality which we didn't write a single piece of code. By default, SAP is providing us this many functionality, this sorting, filter, summation, export, and everything. We didn't even write a single line of code. So what we have done is very simple. We have only selected the data. The data is available in an internal table, and we are just calling this function module. So if we can also remove this commented part. Okay, so this is what we are doing actually. So we haven't done anything. We just have the internal table and we have the structure name. And when we execute, we are getting so many of standard functionality. Okay, so that is the reason why ALV are used nowadays. Okay, and from where these field details are coming, guys? What are the field and all? So that comes from the structure parameter, EKKO. So the system goes into the structure or transparent table, goes into that, and it checks what are the field available. He makes that field available. Okay. Now, now let's say purchase dot doc. Okay. So if I make it like this, purchasing doc, are you able to see this heading is increasing? Okay. So if I make it is like this, then purch dot doc. If I made it little bit more, it's purchasing doc. If I make it this purchasing document. So now you will be able to understand why we are providing the field label. Okay, so we have a short, we have a medium, and we have a long. So depending on the width that we assign, system automatically will pick these headings from the data element. So this is how system is deciding what will be the heading of this column. And how many column will be there? So all 166 column that is there in the EKKO table will appear. Okay. So is it guys clear? So what is ALV and what are the benefit you are getting? Is it clear to everyone? And there is two ALV we have done here. One is the list, another is the grid. Okay. So initially this list was used. Okay. But now it's grid. So if you are creating a new one, so always use the grid display, not list display. Is it clear, guys? Okay, so now what we have done here, okay, so let me copy one of our existing program where we have the data selection available. So here I have the data selection available. I'll just copy it and I'll make it as a grid. Fine. So this is my program, guys, and I don't need this syntaxes now. Okay. So now this is my internal tab. Okay, so this is my internal table. Okay, so now I want to display this table as a ALV output. Okay, so what is the option I have? So let me call this user LV grid display, and here what should I pass here, guys? LT out tab. What should I pass here? Guys, What to pass here in the line number 147?
EKK.
EKK, no. LT, what is LT out tab? LT out tab is what? Is for
Data.
data to be displayed. So where is my data, guys?
LTP final.
Here, here. Okay. Okay, this part is done. Now next part is what are the fields are there in LT EKPO final PO final. So we have this many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then this 5 or 6. Then these 2. Okay. So now in structure parameter, I cannot specify a structure like EKKO or EKPO. The reason is the line type of my internal table is not same as EKKO or EKPO. My line type is different, right? My line type only have selected fields or selected columns. Okay. So if I want to use the structure parameter, so what I have to do, I have to go to AC11 and here I can create a structure ZMMS POALV. So I have to create a structure. Okay. Structure ALV. Okay, and here I have to add the field. So what are the field available, guys? So EBLN, EBLP. Okay, EBLN, EBLP. LN, EBLP. Then we have header DSTYP. No. Okay. So here my internal table field name is PO. So this is PO. This is line item. So this structure should be in sync with the line type of the internal table. So I have to use a proper name. Okay, category is BSTYP. Then the fourth field is document type. Document type is BSART. Then document type. Then vendor is listener. Then company code, comp code. This is BUKRS. Then date, BDAT. Then material, quantity. Menge, unit of measure, mines, net price, net price, is net year, net year underscore T, it's not there. net pair is there. Yes. And we have currency. Currency is EINH. And here, what I have to do, I have to maintain the reference field and table. Everyone knows what is reference table and reference field. Similarly, I have to do it for quantity. And I can go here, extras, change document, enhancement category, activate. Now, oh, what is the error? Does not exist. Okay. Price unit. There is some issue. So let us go to EKPO table. EKPO. And the field is net price. Net price. And if we go to the currency, so where's guys? Where's okay? So now should be activated. So now I have a DDIC table or structure which represents my line type of the internal table. So I can pass it here. Short term currency, but does not have a permitted type. So let us check what happened. So currency is UKY. And let us go here. Here also, this should be WAERS. And let us check the select statement. WAERS. Okay, so we were using, there is some issues. EKPO. This is EKKO. Okay, that's the reason. Okay, here we have to make it as header. And here also we have to make it as EKKO. This is activated. Our structure is also activated. So now let us run our program again. Okay. So now data is displayed. Okay. So anybody has any query on this? So now I can sort, I can sum up. Here also I can sum. I can also, let's say I want to display only this material. I can filter. Okay. And what else? I can also sort it. And I can select and do a subtotal. Okay. So for this material, this is the subtotal. For material number 120, this is the subtotal. So this is done through subtotal. Okay. And what else? I can hide this. I can change the positions like this. Okay. I can also export the data to spreadsheet. Spreadsheet means Excel. So this is the thing. So is it clear, guys, to everyone?
Short, sir. In short, means I understood, but once.
Not a problem. So let me put a breakpoint here. Okay, here LTPO final. So this is my line tag, right? PO, line item, category, document type, vendor. These are the fields. So what I did, I created a structure. Okay, and the same field I used. So PO, first is PO, then line item, then category, document type, and all. So basically, I created a structure which resembles the line type of the internal table which will be displayed. I did nothing but only created a structure, that's it, and used that structure in this parameter. So is it clear, Saubhagya?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So this is option 1. Okay, this is option 1. So what we did, create a SC11 structure and pass it to the parameter I underscore structure underscore name. Okay, so we discussed two parameter here. One is the I underscore structure, another is T underscore out tab. Okay, so everyone is clear on these two parameters. What is the use of I structure name and what is the use of out tab? Everyone is clear?
So,
Okay. So let me copy this program and so let's say I don't want to create a structure. Okay, so okay, so let's say I don't want to go for a creation of structure. Then what I have an option, I have to take help of field catalog. So what is field catalog? Nothing but this is an internal table which has the data related to field, or I can write metadata as the metadata related to the field or column. Okay, so let's say I don't want to create a C11 structure and still I want to display the ALV. Okay, so what option I do have? So the option is to create a field catalog. Okay, so here if I go here now, this parameter is not much use for me because I don't want to go with option 1 because I don't want to create a structure. So I want to go with field catalog. Okay, field catalog. So here there is a parameter IT field cat. Are you able to see, guys? IT
Yes.
field cat. So this
Yes,
is
sir.
the parameter for field catalog which I want to use. Okay, I want to use. So first of all, I want to know that what is the line type of this. So if I how to know, so I'll double click in this function module and I'll go to importing parameter, and here I have to search for IT field cat. IT field cat. And here I can see slash underscore t underscore field cat ALV. If I double click here, it takes me to the type group slash. Okay. So reuse star FM. Reuse star means reuse ALV or maybe list display or git display. Okay, it can be anything. I've given star. FM uses the type group list. Okay, and here I can see that slash t field catalog type this occurs one. So here is the type. So if you need the field details, again, this is the line type, guys. You can go here. Okay, and this is the include type. So this is another type and this is another type. You can double click here. Again, it's again nested. Double click here and these are the field list. Okay, this is a field list which a internal table for field catalog consists of. Okay, so now let us define a field catalog inside our program. Okay, so what I have to do here is here I'll declare internal table for field catalog. Okay, and here I can write data ltf cat. Type this. Type. I can give the type as this, or I can write type table of ltf cat. Type table of this. Anything is fine. Okay. So here. Hello. Give me a moment. Anything is fine. Okay, so I'll be using the top one. Don't need this one. I need this one, and I need a work area. So ls fcat type slash field cat ALV. Okay, and what I can do here is ls fcat field name. Okay, so field name, what is the name of the field, guys? First field is PO, right? PO. I can pass it ls fcat. Here 3 fields are there, and here we can give the description. Okay, ls description of the column header. Okay, cell tax M. This is the middle one. Purchasing ORT and ls fcat cell M equal to purchasing order. Okay, then what I can do, append ls fcat to lt fcat clear ls fcat. I can copy this thing. Then second field is line item. And all these 3 will be same for line item. Okay, then append. I can activate. Still there is some issues. Field tables is unknown. Okay. So here in IT field cat is now available as LT field cat. Okay. So I don't know, need these things. If I execute, back, 1 second. There is some issue. Line item EPLP. Line spelling is wrong, guys. Line item. That's the reason we're getting wrong data. Okay. And now I can execute. I'm able to see two fields. Okay. So now if I make the length is very small, I'm able to see the description is PO. So that description is coming from cell text underscore S. If I make it little bit bigger, it will be purchasing order, and if you make it big, then purchasing order. Okay, that's the reason I'm passing three values here. Three values. So short, medium, and long. Okay, so now in my internal table of field cat, I only have the records for two columns. So that's the reason I'm able to see only two columns here. If I need the third column, I can go ahead and can copy this fields. Let's say vendor, and here also vendor. So vendor details are coming. So is it clear, guys, how to use the field catalog? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I'll just copy this program and we'll restructure this program a bit. Okay. Module. Okay. So modularization we already learned in the previous, but nothing got copied, not an issue. I will go here and copy this. Copy this, I'll put it here. Okay. So what is the first thing I have to do as part of modularization, guys? We already discussed it a couple of times. What is the first thing I have to do, guys?
Include.
Include program. So first include will be a top include, right? Top. Okay. So top include is used for what?
Variables.
Yes. Data types and data objects. What will be the second one? Guys. SS. This is one.
Select.
So this is selection screen. Include harmonics from. Okay. So now this thing I'll copy in this. So I created an include for top and I pasted here. Okay. This is the selection screen. Okay, that's it. Now let me activate. I am getting this error. Okay, so how to fix it? Okay, this is not created. Okay, this is not created. Let me create. Save. Activate. Still we are getting this error because this program was activated and later on we have restructured it. Okay, so in that case, you have to go to this icon. So this will open the program drill in left hand side. You can right click, activate. So it will activate all the things all together. Then you will not get any issue. Okay. So this is done. Then what's the next part? So next part is only we have to keep the required variable. So required variable is only two required data object. Okay. So one is the internal table and one is the field cat. Okay. I don't need this. And also this name we have to change because this is not the local. This is the global. Okay. Let's go back. Comment this. Let me go to display mode. Activate. Still there is some issues. Okay. Maybe the select query we didn't still using LT. Should we? GT. 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 Okay. Guys, is this clear so far? How the modularization I have done? Guys, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, I don't want to write the select query directly here. I want to write inside a subroutine. So I can write perform display data. Here, this is the include perform. So I can go here, select data. This I can cut. Here I can paste it. Okay. Now this will select the data from the data clear. Now the next thing is field data log. Okay. I have to prepare the internal table for field catalog. So what is happening? The same thing I'm adding for each field. Okay, so this thing for the first field, this is for the second field, this is for the third field. So this, my code is same, guys, right? The same field name, selection text, ML, this three field, and I'm using a append and clear. So this same 5 statement I'm repeating for each of the lines. So instead of doing that, I can create a subroutine. Perform build fcat using Vivo. So this is nothing but okay, Vivo. Filling the name, the medium in the long text. Okay, so this is the sequence. So Vivo, then short text is Vivo, medium text is purchasing order, and long text is purchase order. And here what I can write, change GT Vivo GT gap. Okay, so till now we were only using the using keyword. Okay, so now we're using two keywords. One is the using and one is the changing. Okay, so this syntax is pretty explanatory, self-explanatory. Using means we will be using these things, okay, as a importing. So in the function we have seen like importing parameter. So similarly here using. So this is our input, and we will be only changing GTFCAT. Okay, so if you use a syntax like this, then people will understand that, okay, so these are the importing parameters and this is the changing parameter. I can also do the same thing without using changing. I can also use everything in the using. That is also system will allow. There is no issue with that. Okay, I can, if a subroutine only has using parameter, we can change the values of using parameters. Okay, but for a better representation, I want to use two parameters. So one is the using, which will be the inputs, and one is the changing, which I want to change. Okay, so now I'll double click here. This is the include for form. Okay, and here it will be field name, fp dot text, fp medium text, and fp long text. And here I can give the type is with ALV field name. Medium. Here this is long. Here I can write double. This the there. Okay. And here what I can do a local declaration of work area. Okay. LSFCAT types list field cat LB LSFCAT field name equal to FP field name LSFCAT short description equal to FP short text ls fcat text medium text equal to fp medium text, then ls fcat long text equal to fp long text, then append ls fcat to fpt fcat layer. Okay, so I'll go back to here, go to display mode. Okay, so what can I do now? I don't have to write everything five times. So what I can do, I can change the parameter. Line item, then line item is done. And I want for what is the third field, guys? Third field was this category. I can copy this from here. I can write category. Category is done. Next is document type. So I'm only doing for this 5 fields. Okay. So if you need more, you can do for all the fields like this. Okay. Activate it. Let me execute. So I have now 5 fields. PO line item. This is also line item. Why? Two-time line item is coming. This 2 times are calling the subroutine with line item. So that's the reason. Okay, so I have the 4 field. So let's say I need the 5th one. So here I can copy this. I can, let's say I want to display vendor field. Vendor. Vendor. That is visible. So what's happening here? I'll explain. Okay, let me put a breakpoint. Okay, so GT field cat. Yeah, give me a moment, guys. I'll bring the charger. Okay. Okay, guys. So now you can see GTFcat has 0 record. Okay. Now I'm calling the subroutine build fcat, and here I'm passing 4 parameter to using this 4, and I'm passing 1 parameter to changing. So let me click F5. Now I'm inside the subroutine. Okay, so here what I can see is if I double click on field name, the value is PO because the first parameter in the using clause is been passed to field name. The second parameter is passed to here, third parameter is passed to here, and fourth parameter is passed to here. And here the reference of the FT GTFcat is being passed to here. Okay. So now what I'm doing here, I'm defining a work area and I'm assigning the required field, and I'm appending the value to FPTFcat. So if I go here, I'm able to see one record. So now the end form is done. Then now again I'm here. So here if I see GTFcat, I can see one record. Okay. So let me do that again. F5, I am inside the subroutine. And again, if I see the second record is getting added to FTFcat. So when you see the second record is getting added to PTFcat, it is also getting added to GTFcat. The reason because the GTFcat is being passed to the FTPFcat. So similarly, that's the third time, fourth time, and fifth time. Okay, so now I can see GTFcat has 5 records. I execute, I'm able to see the ALV for the 5 fields. So those 5 fields metadata is been added to the field catalog. And field catalog is an internal table. And here if you see, we are using 2 internal tables. One is T out tab and one is the field tab. So T out tab is the data that we want to display, and GTF cat is the field details. What are the field will appear? Okay. So this is the use of field catalog. So everyone is clear on this, guys?
Yes, sir.
What is field catalog? How to populate? And why we are using these subroutines? Is it more clear now? Or any question?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, guys.